Hey chicken beast. Hey chicken beast. Hey chicken beast. Are you gonna eat those fries?
Good morning, class. It is time to call the roll. Kevin. Here, Mr. Drumright. Lewis. Chicken Beast. We also have a new student today in class. Everyone, please welcome Matchstick Guy.
Psych!
Well, good morning, guys. How are we doing today? Well, gee golly, I couldn't hear that. Maybe I'll ask again. How are we doing today? Well, boy, oh boy, it looks like somebody's got a case of the quietsies. That's okay. I'm sure we are still going to have a super duper little meeting here. Now, guys, the reason we're here today is because I've heard you two are having a hard time getting along. Now, I know that somewhere deep down, you guys are really just the gee golly bestest friends in the world. Am I right? Matchstick Guy, I know you were sorry about throwing that book at Chicken Beast and then incinerating him with your flames. And Chicken Beast, I am sure you feel just awful about transforming into a mutant chicken and attacking Matchstick Guy on his first day. Now don't you? Woo donkey, why don't we just bury the proverbial hatchet right here and right now and promise each other to never be unfriendly again? What do you say? Guys? Guys? Oh, my eye!
guys, if you are wondering where Chicken Beast came from, then check this out. Once there was a young man named Chicken Beast. He was some kind of human chicken hybrid. But he was not always some weird chicken dude. No, indeed at first he was just as normal as you or me. But this is a story of how he became a chicken beast. One day, he was walking home and decided to take a shortcut through the local toxic waste dump. Because why not? Oh yeah, lol. Also he was wearing his suit because he liked to look good for the ladies. Anyway, as he was walking, in front of him appeared a highly radioactive chicken. You can tell he is radioactive because he is glowing green. Hello, said the chicken telepathically. I am a radioactive chicken. I can see that, replied the pre-mutated chicken beast. That is pretty awesome. Then there was an awkward silence because quite honestly, aside from talking about being a radioactive chicken, there really isn't much for a radioactive chicken and a human to talk about. Anyway, eventually the chicken said, dude, if you like I could turn you into a half chicken half human. All I would have to do is just peck you one time with my beak. It would be totes awesome. Wow, I really appreciate the offer, but I think I will pass, said the pre-mutated chicken beast. I fully respect your decision, and I will not transform you. Good day, sir, said the chicken, and then went on his way. Little did anyone know though, upon leaving, the pre-mutated chicken beast had stepped on one of the radioactive chicken's poops. The poop was also radioactive, because it had come from the butt of a radioactive chicken. The poop seeped into his shoe, and into his foot, from where it spread slowly throughout his body, forever altering his DNA. The next morning, he woke up and discovered he had been turned into a chicken beast. So the moral of the story is never step in radioactive chicken poop, because that stuff is straight sus, yo. Lol, guys, check it out. I am about to tell you how Matchstick Guy became a living match with arms, legs, and a head. So like for real though, once there was this guy named Matchstick Guy. But he was not always a matchstick guy.
Nope.
In fact, at one time he was just as normal as you or me.
Psych!
OMG JK, he was never a person. He was actually just a match. Seriously. I really need you all to use your imaginations here. Anyway. Because he was just a match, he was not able to move. And this made him very sad. OMG, I am just a match and I am not able to move. And this makes me very sad, he said. How I wish I could have arms and legs so I could move around and do things like ride a bike, play ball, or straight waist scrubs and noobs on GTA 5. But alas, he could not. Because he could not move. But just then, there was a miracle. A gallant and stately eagle swooped down and grasped him up in his strong talons. Hello, said the eagle telepathically as he soared through the air. I am building my nest and a small stick like you were building of your home, said the match. The eagle was pleased. He said, I will carry you there in my strong talons, from which nothing can be taken. But lol, just as he said that he totally dropped the match. For crying out loud, said the eagle to himself. Lol, I can see a mouse poop on the ground from 11,000 feet in the air, but I totally dropped that talking match. Oh well. And he flew away. Oh yeah, I should mention the eagle dropped the match over the toxic waste dump. Seriously guys, why do we have all these toxic waste dumps around? Like for real, sheesh. Anyway, the match fell until he landed safely on the ground, right next to a pile of radioactive chicken poop. Seriously, there seem to be a lot of chickens hanging around these toxic waste dumps. What in the world is going on here? The match said, wow, that was really close. I sure am glad I didn't land in that pile of radioactive chicken poop. I hope there isn't a breeze that blows me directly into the pile of radioactive chicken poop. Just then there was a breeze that blew him directly into the pile of radioactive chicken poop. And this guy has really bad luck. As expected, the radioactive chicken poop began transforming the match's DNA. Because that is just what radioactive stuff does. Now you would think that the same radioactive chicken poop that turned the man into a chicken beast would also turn this match into a chicken beast, but you would be wrong. In this case all it did was give the match the arms and legs he had always dreamed about. I don't know why it works that way sometimes. Look. I don't write the rules of radioactive poop and we live in a strange world, so just roll with it, okay? And so, Matchstick Guy was born, and he immediately went home to finally waste scrubs on GTA 5 like he had always dreamed. But this is not the end of his story. For some reason on the way home he had some really bad gas and he was trying very hard to hold back some epic farts. As he was passing by a giant human chicken hybrid wearing a suit, he accidentally let one rip. The chicken dude thought for sure the match guy had intentionally farted on him, and swore an oath that he would never rest until he had destroyed the match guy. Lol, so yeah, there's that too. So that is the amazing story of how Matchstick Guy became Matchstick Guy. Tune in next time when Chicken Beast and Matchstick Guy meet a pig. The chicken dude thought for sure the match guy had intentionally farted on him, and swore an oath that he would never rest until he had destroyed the match guy. Lol, so yeah, there's that too. So that is the amazing story of how Matchstick Guy became Matchstick Guy. Tune in next time when Chicken Beast and Matchstick Guy meet a pig.
Booking.com has...
OMG guys, check it out, this is a story of the day Chicken Beast's life changed forever. The day had started out just like any other. He woke up, took a shower, and had a nice scrambled egg breakfast with lots of bacon. Although it is kind of weird for a chicken to eat eggs. Lol, come on guys, he is a chicken beast and I don't think cannibalism really bothers him.
Nope.
Anyway, when he got to school he did the usual things. Straight dunked on scrubs in basketball, and fell asleep in class and dreamed about beating the snot out of the Matchstick Guy. After all that, he was walking in the hall when he saw her. Her name was Pooper, and she was the most beautiful creature Chicken Beast had ever seen in his life. Her smile melted his soul. Her eyes captivated his very being. Her voice was like that of the sweetest sparrows that sing at dusk over the Serengeti plains. Oh yeah, lol, and the best thing about her was that she in no way resembled any characters from any mainstream cartoon shows. Not at all. He was instantly in love. He wanted to meet her, so he walked over to where she was. Yo, what is up? My name is Chicken Beast and I am a chicken beast. I was turned into a chicken beast after stepping in radioactive chicken poop. Pooper was impressed. It isn't every day a girl meets a guy who was turned into a chicken beast by stepping in radioactive chicken poop. But at that moment, there was trouble brewing. Down the hall, Matchstick Guy had seen what was going on, and he decided he would try to ruin Chicken Beast's swag. He casually walked down the hall toward Chicken Beast and Pooper, and just as he walked by them he let out a little fart and kept walking. It was straight savage. Pooper smelled the fart, and after she smelt it she thought that it was Chicken Beast who had dealt it. Even though she was a horribly disfigured humanoid pig, she was disgusted. She threw a grenade at Chicken Beast and made a quick getaway. I guess pigs just love grenades. Chicken Beast was shocked. He thought things were going so well. He spent the rest of the day wondering what he had said that was wrong. Then, later that night as he lay asleep, he suddenly remembered that Matchstick Guy had walked by and he must have done something to ruin the moment. This was war, and Chicken Beast vowed to get revenge on Matchstick Guy once and for all. It's about to go down, guys. Tune in next time to see how Chicken Beast gets his revenge. OMG guys, it is time to tell the story of how Chicken Beast got his revenge on Matchstick Guy. If you don't know what I am talking about, you should really go check out episode 7. But basically Chicken Beast was flexing his manly swag at a ravishing young lady named Pooper Pig, when Matchstick Guy ruined it by farting and making it look like it was Chicken Beast who had farted. Lol, seriously guys, keep up with the story because this stuff is about to get really deep. Anyway, Chicken Beast was determined to get revenge on Matchstick Guy for ruining his straight mackety macking on Pooper. He thought long and hard about what he would do, and he traveled the world in his search for inspiration. But just then he had the perfect idea. He immediately went home and got to work in his secret laboratory. Lol, yes, of course, Chicken Beast has a secret laboratory. He's a half chicken, half human hybrid created by exposure to radioactive chicken poop. Why wouldn't he have a secret laboratory? Besides, it's important to the story, so just roll with it. Anyway, in his secret laboratory he created a sinister potion which would no doubt help him finally get his revenge on Matchstick Guy. The next day, he saw Matchstick Guy in the hall. He threw the potion on Matchstick Guy's head, putting out his flame. Matchstick Guy was shocked. Everyone else was in complete disbelief, for they had never seen Matchstick Guy without his flame before. Chicken Beast was pleased, but just then, suddenly, out from Matchstick Guy's head sprouted the most glorious head of hair the world had ever seen. It was majestic like the mane of the regal lion. It reflected the sun's light with such radiance and splendor that it made the angels sigh. It was truly a thing of unparalleled beauty. All the ladies took notice and clamored to be near him in all his splendor and glory. Now you would think that this was not supposed to happen, but for Chicken Beast, everything was going according to plan. Once Matchstick Guy was surrounded by the ladies, Chicken Beast walked by and made a derogatory comment about Matchstick Guy's mother. Lol, dude, your mother is so fat that when she sits around the house, she really sits around the house. Matchstick Guy was furious, because he loved his mom. His growing fury made his flame light back up, which in turn burnt up his glorious hair. The ladies were immediately disappointed that his hair was gone, and now they had no use for him whatsoever. Lol, so basically Matchstick Guy got dumped by multiple girls all at one time. Chicken Beast had gotten his revenge. But now Matchstick Guy swore he would fight back, and destroy Chicken Beast once and for all. Oh snap, you guys. Like for reals, this is getting real. Tune in next time to see what happens next. Thanks for watching. Yo, what is up guys, check it out, it is time to tell you what happens next with Chicken Beast and Matchstick Guy. If you remember, in our last episode Chicken Beast made Matchstick Guy look like a chump in front of multiple girls. Lol, you should really watch episode 8 if you have not already. Anyway, Matchstick Guy was creating a plan to get back at Chicken Beast. He had a lot of ideas but none of them were perfect and he really wanted to make Chicken Beast suffer. He traveled the world trying to think of the perfect idea. Then, all at once, it came to him. He quickly ran home, with the blazing speed of a cheetah pursuing its prey on the Serengeti plain. He quickly went to work in his secret laboratory. Yes, Matchstick Guy has a secret laboratory too. If you are asking why he would have a secret laboratory, look, this is episode 9 of a cartoon series involving a human chicken hybrid who was mutated by radioactive chicken poop, and his archenemy who is a living match. At this point you should just expect the unexpected, relax, and just roll with it. Anyway, Matchstick Guy made a secret potion, of course. Because that's just what people do in secret laboratories. Seriously, why are all the people with secret laboratories working on ridiculous potions instead of trying to cure life-threatening diseases or something? Seriously guys, we all need you secret lab dudes to realign your priorities here. The next day, Matchstick Guy put his plan into action. He knew Chicken Beast had a major crush on Poopa Pig, and he also knew Poopa was disgusted by the sight of Chicken Beast. So he took the potion, and splashed it all over Poopa. The potion was a love potion, and it made Poopa fall madly in love with Chicken Beast. Chicken Beast was thrilled. He finally had the girl of his dreams. He was so excited he started to overheat, so he needed a drink of water. Matchstick Guy gave him a drink of water, but lol JK, it was really just another secret potion. This potion turned Chicken Beast into Matchstick Guy. Poopa was disappointed that Chicken Beast was no longer Chicken Beast. But then, Matchstick Guy drank a third secret potion, which turned him into Chicken Beast. Poopa was thrilled because she had her love back. She went to Chicken Beast, who was really Matchstick Guy. Meanwhile, the real Chicken Beast who just looked like Matchstick Guy was furious. And he knew that he would have to get back at Matchstick Guy for this. Holy gee whiz guys, this story is getting crazy. Thanks for watching and tune in next time to see what happens next. Check it out, dudes and dudettes, it is time to tell you what happens next to Chicken Beast and Matchstick Guy. OMG guys, lol, Chicken Beast and Matchstick Guy are really awesome friends. The lol JK, they pretty much hate each other like hungry lions stalking their prey on the Serengeti plain. As you remember, in the last episode Matchstick Guy gave Pooper a potion which made her fall madly in love with Chicken Beast. Then he gave Chicken Beast a potion which turned him into Matchstick Guy. Then, Matchstick Guy used a potion to turn himself into Chicken Beast and then stole Pooper away from him, which was a really sick nasty thing to do. Anyway, a few days later Chicken Beast was flying through his neighborhood. You may say, Roscoe, chickens can't fly. And yes, that is true. But chickens also can't wear suits and go to school and have feuds with humanoid matchsticks, so at this point I need you to stop overthinking things and just roll with it. Oh yeah, lol, this is actually Chicken Beast now and not just Matchstick Guy looking like Chicken Beast. They got themselves fixed up at some point and maybe one day I will tell you the story or maybe I won't. I don't know. Anyway, Chicken Beast was flying.
Hold on, I'm thirsty. I got my cup. You got my cup? What?